Aloha kākou, it's DJ Kano, and we are in Division 2. I'm not doing anything super special today, I just haven't played in a bit, and I wanted to just go back in and talk about my sniper build, which is my favorite build. And I'm talking about it because I met somebody online on Reddit that I think he said is new to the game, has been playing a bit, has been liking the game, but was just asking for some advice on how to get through some of the harder content, which is heroic content. So if that's you, if you're playing solo, especially, you don't have like a big team to run with or anything like that, and you're slowly putting a build together. An all red DPS is great for heroic, because you can feel the power, especially if you've not done that yet. It's a really great way to get into it. But if you're like me, like many people, you'll experience you're going to be really squishy. That's just what it is. That's how the game is built. You have too much red, you're going to be squishy. So, what I would recommend, if you're a pretty decent shot, if you feel like you're competent with a sniper rifle, a marksman rifle, or just any kind of rifle, really, I would recommend a sniper build because you can do significantly more damage. You don't put yourself out there as much with a standard red build, and you can still feel very powerful. So, this is not for everybody. Everything in this game, it's going to be based on, is it for me or is it not for me? So I'm not saying that this works for everybody. It's going to be different for every single person who plays the game because builds are not universal, no matter what anyone tries to tell you. So this is just my recommendation based on my gameplay, and if you match my gameplay, then this may work for you. So just keep that in mind when I'm going through this. All right, so I'm not going to go through the build yet. What I'm going to do is I want to just warm up. I just got to warm up is what I got to do because I haven't. Oh, wrong door. See, I can't even go through the right door. So I'm warming up first because I have not played in a little bit, like I said. You can see it on my backpack already. If you know what gun that is, this is the Mantis exotic sniper rifle. It is my favorite gun in terms of marksman rifles. Yes, potentially controversial for some people. Like, why don't you use this or why don't you use that? I'm not here for those people. Those people can run what they want to run because they know what they like and they know what works for them. I like the Mantis. I use a couple of other marksman rifles as well. One of my favorite happens to be the old Carol. I love the old Carol because I just love the satisfaction of popping dudes' heads, and then you see the sparks come out. All right, is this going to be a problem, guys? Are you guys going to be a problem for me back here? I don't want you guys to sneak up behind me, so I'm going to just. Oh, great. All right, I just rustled some feathers. Great. Okay, so I do recommend the decoy if you're sniping. It's a nice gun for nice skill for sniping, especially if you have the Mantis because it goes hand in hand. Oh, there you are. You're up here. Oh, what? You're dude. Gotcha. So you just it goes hand in hand with the Mantis. The Mantis is meant to refresh the decoy. As you can see, I just threw it out. I just have it back again. So there you go. He's so special to me. His name is Stefan. Yes, Stefan. Oh, I got him in the shoulder. He moved. So what happens when people move? Don't move. If you're being sniped, just take it. Just take it in the face. Doop. Oh, that thing's blinding me. There we go. See, that's why I said I had to warm up. That's why I said I had to warm up. Oh, you want to snipe off? I win. Oh, you're not sniping me. Oh, shnikes. Yep, so basically how the talent works is with the Mantis, if you just get a headshot kill, your decoy is refreshed. That's it. It's a super simple talent. It didn't work when the gun first got released, but it works fantastically now, so I do recommend it. It is a great talent. Where are you going? This guy is a sniper's nightmare. He's just running around the map like a weirdo. You're gonna at least pop your head up for me? There you go. All right. I wasn't trying to get this key. It's taking some time here, but it's available, so I may as well go use it. Orange diamond, right around this way, and we can go ahead and open the hostage up. Come on, hostage. I'll take your bounty too. Anyone remember the glitch when you used to rescue a hostage and you go inside the room? It would reset the location and you get locked inside the room and you have to fast travel out of it? No? Yep, that used to be a thing. Alright, we were going to go to do this control point. You know what? Let's go do the bounty instead. It hopefully will be quicker, and then I can go ahead and talk about the build. The control point might take a little bit longer, especially that one because they come through the tunnel. I don't want to take too long on that one. Bounties can easily take as long sometimes, depending on the location, but we'll give it a shot. We will give it a shot. All right. Hey, JTF, why are you scattering in front of me? That's not safe, dude. Oh, you're done. Where's your buddy? Your buddy's right there. Where are you? Healer. You got saved by the rear view, side mirror. Come on. Hi. You're good at hiding. Not really. I can see where you are, but you're good at hiding your head. Come on. Oh, you just revived that guy. All right. Where are you? Okay, I got your backpack. I'm just gonna go out there. I'm just gonna go out there because you're really annoying me. All right. Come here. Finally, jeez. Okay, so it looks like I gotta go in here. I don't mind this bounty. Oh, are people coming out? People are coming out! I don't have to go in. They're coming out. Alright, decoy is my friend, like I said. Especially with these hyenas that shoot from the side of their thing. A lot of movement. Thank you for not being in cover completely. Okay, come on. Okay, I got my headshot already, so I can bring it out. It's great for the runners too. Doesn't always distract the runners, but it did that time, which is great. Runners, I hate cracking their helmet. It's such a waste. Take that one. Finally. Red dude is done. Another yellow dude over there. Come on. You guys are good at running around, aren't ya? Aren't ya? Oh, come on. Moving this way, yes I am. What? That was straight on. Gotta watch the replay. I must have been right above her head. What did he just do? Yeah, see, they're really jittery when JTF starts shooting at them. They get really move aroundy. That's a technical Division 2 term, move aroundy. You don't want to try shooting at them when they're move aroundy. Oh, yep. She's too move aroundy. Stop being so move aroundy. Oh, I can't take cover there. Okay. Let's throw the decoy there. Stefan, help me out, buddy. Okay. I hear it. I hear it. I'm gonna get hit. Ah, he stood up. I got him in the throat. Got him in the throat. Oh, more of you. Great. Love the runners. Runners are not a sniper's friend, unfortunately. Thank you, JTF. You're finally useful. Got the car maker, which is great. Tony the Tiger would be approving of that catchphrase. Got you. You can stand up for me, sniper, please. Thank you. Who else we got here? Is that a runner? What are you doing up there? Broke your face. Thanks, JTF, for doing nothing again. Alright, so I got my targets located. They're just through here. Yeah, see, I wonder if the control point would have been quicker. It's alright. It's alright. We're fine. We are fine. Artwork. Alright, it's gonna get chaotic in this room. It's kind of tight. I'm not liking it, especially since I'm wearing a sniper build. But it is alright. It is alright. We will do what we can. Let's identify what we got. We got a healer over there. Monk. Oh yeah, I didn't have my extra damage on. Decoys out. Got you. He stood up. I had him. I need that, maybe the sniper first. Let him cook. Cook. Nice. That should be able to get you easily. What? Why are you so bulky? You shouldn't be that bulky. Got you. Duchess, set yourself on fire. Thank you.
Good work.
Oh, your gun is going to shoot at that girl over there. So this is the reason why people don't like the Mantis, because when you have these named bosses or higher level bosses, it takes a couple shots. People will say that, oh, I prefer the Nemesis because you can hold it down and shoot. But me, I'm impatient. That's the reason I don't like the Nemesis. If you want the high damage, you gotta wait. And I just don't like the way that it shoots. Again, that's my way of playing, not how everyone should play. Some people like it, some people don't. So, weapon handling, garbage. All right, so what we got here? Uzina and Overlord. I must be in an Overlord section for that to be dropping. And let's see what we got here. Uzina as well and Overlord. Yeah, nothing that I need. But yeah, that is it. That is the sniper build. And as you can see, this is on heroic. It was relatively mellow. You know, I really didn't have a lot of trouble getting through with it. And again, it just depends on your gameplay. So let's get into the build really quickly. It's a standard basic build. It's nothing super fancy. I happen to be using Araldi with it. So as you can see, I have the Araldi, which gives me on the right side brand set marksman rifle damage, headshot damage. That's what you need. Damage to armor doesn't hurt to have, but I'm not really focusing on any other additional damage. I'm strictly looking for the headshots. As you could tell by the way I was playing, I'm not trying to hit anywhere else on their body. I just want the headshot damage if I can get it instead, and marching rifle damage. Okay, so that's why I have the two pieces of Heraldi right here. It's giving me those two brand set bonuses. I'm using specifically the chain killer. I'd prefer it if I didn't have only 5% weapon damage. It's not the best thing, but I'm getting this talent over here. So perfect headhunter. After killing an enemy with a headshot, your next weapon hit within 30 seconds deals an additional 150 of that killing blow's damage. So the higher the damage of your kill shot, 150% of that will be sent to the next shot. So that's why the name of it's called the chain killer. When you get a headshot, it amplifies your next shot. So if you can keep getting headshot, then you will be doing exponentially so much damage that you can potentially pop certain named bosses with a single shot. The sniper was easily taken out because snipers they don't have as much HP as some of the other NPCs. So it was really easy to take the sniper out, but The medic was a little bit bulkier, so even though I had a highly charged shot, he only took off like all his armor. He still had some health left. So anyway, that's how the chain killer works. I love this chest piece. No matter what gun you use, no matter what marksman rifle you use, I love this chest piece. I don't care what anybody else says. I know there is a new sniper brand set out. I've not farmed it. I don't know what it does. I've not played with it. For me, even though certain talents and things might be good and people love it and it just comes out, I have to test it. I don't care what numbers say. I don't care what it says if you go to the range at the White House. I don't go by numbers. I go by feeling. So when I shoot, I see the result and I can feel the impact of what's happening. That's how I operate when I make my builds. So I don't even care about, oh yeah, but when you shoot, it hits for this percentage. I don't really care. Because if you tell me that something like, say, the Nemesis hits for exponential million, when it only takes, say it took 1 million to kill a bad guy, but then you tell me, oh yeah, my Nemesis hit for 10. I don't need 10 to kill the 1 million damage guy. So I don't really care how high it is. If the Mantis will give me 1.2 million, I'm within the range of killing the guys that I need to kill. So I don't care about numbers, like I said. I want to feel the impact. I want to be able to see the difference when I play, not see the numbers. I'm not a numbers person when it comes to the build stuff. All right. I'm going with the critical hit damage. I'm using the Grupo Sombra gloves, and then I have a Providence holster, which is giving me another 15% headshot damage. So based on the new brand sets, I might be able to modify this a little bit. I again haven't looked into it. I will later. And I do have the Sawyer's knee pads. This one is an exotic, so it may not be that easy to get. Some people will say it is. What this one does, even though it's all blue, it increases total weapon damage by 3% for each second you're not moving. So I was doing a lot of moving. I probably wasn't getting my full stacks from this. This is probably why I wasn't pushing through some of these headshots as quickly as I could have. Um, but all you do is you stand still or stay in cover where you are while you're shooting. Standing up out of cover to shoot, it doesn't mean you're moving. So as long as you're still in the same position, the same place, it doesn't count as moving by standing up and shooting out of cover. Stacks up to 10 until you start moving. So 3% each second, 10 seconds. That's 30% weapon damage. That is pretty darn high, even for the Providence backpack vigilance right here. So it gives me 25% by not getting damage. This is giving me more than even the vigilance talent. So 30% on total stacks. And then once I start moving, I'll still keep the stacks for 10 seconds and then it'll be gone until I can rebuild it and recharge it again. So this is a great one for sniping. It's meant to be like stationary, non-mobile. It gives you high damage. You might be saying, "Oh, look, but it's blue too." It's nice that you have at least um, one blue, all blue piece because that'll give you some protection. To be honest, unless it's in conjunction with more blue pieces, this is not giving me much protection at all. I'm still very squishy. I can still take very little damage. So don't think about this at all as extra armor. It's just for additional damage, and 30% is not a small amount of damage. And then I'll just come back to vigilance. So as long as I don't take damage with for 4 seconds, I'll get 25%. So if I don't move and I try not to get hit, for every 4 seconds, up to 10 seconds, I can get up to 55% weapon damage, which is incredible to help me push my headshots through. So this is really, really important. And then we'll go back to the Mantis talent I was talking about. So your scoped view displays additional information about enemies not targeting you. So if they're not aiming at you, it'll give you additional information. Headshot and weak point damage against enemies not targeting you, amplified by 50%. So if you can get a sneak shot in, especially when you start engaging and they're not aiming at you, or if you have the decoy out, they're targeting your decoy, not you, you get amplified 50%. I've not really felt that too much. It's hard to really feel the difference when you're engaged and you're in the moment. But it's nice to know that it must be there when you're playing. I know that the gun was broken, like I said, when it first came out, but I think that was fixed, has been fixed for a long time. Headshot kills reset the cooldown of the decoy skill. So, like I was telling you earlier, If I get a headshot, my decoy is fresh and ready to use. I can just keep throwing my decoy out as much as I want. It keeps enemies not targeting me. Gives me a chance to sit still. It gives me a chance to get my vigilance building up because they're not shooting at me. I'm not taking damage, so I can get all the max for my buffs by doing this. So I do recommend this combination for like an easygoing sniper build. It gives you high damage. It gives you a lot of freedom to shoot and not have to worry about so much chaos coming your way. And it does work nicely on heroic if you can take your time and get some of your headshots. All right, that is it. Oh, and I'll just mention that I'm using a rail splitter. Any strong AR, I would recommend here because when you do have rushers, and if you can't get that headshot as they're coming at you, a nice AR is good to switch to, and you can just drill into the rushers, guys that are coming to your space and make it hard for you to snipe. I would just switch to a decent AR. This is my favorite AR in the game, the rail splitter. So I like to use this one, but anything will do. Even a decent SMG with a strong, big enough magazine will be able to dole out enough damage and keep them off your back while you're sniping. Specialization, of course, I would recommend using the sharpshooter. This will just give you more headshot damage and more damage just for your sniper build. It's meant for that. So, all right, yeah, that'll be it for this one. I just wanted to go over that again, based on my new friend that I made on Reddit. I hope that this helps, and I hope it helps anybody who is interested in running some of the harder content for the first time. If you're still new to the game, getting into the game as well, it's recommended, from my opinion, as long as you're comfortable with sniping and taking headshots. Otherwise, maybe I can find other build recommendations for first time players in Heroic that want to just get some content done and try to get some higher rolls. That'll be it for today. Thank you so much for checking it out. Until next time, a shoot.